A couple of days ago, I was casually browsing through Steam to find a new game to play because I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends, Overwatch 2, quite a bit of Disco Elysium, some Civilization, and City Skylines to the side, and it just felt like by the end of these games sessions, I was just tired and exhausted, and I just wanted something that was very simple and basic and not stressful, and I just wanted to have some fun without thinking about what I was doing in the game, but I still wanted to play something. I just wanted to play something, and all of these games that I've mentioned do not have that. So I was scrolling through Steam with that thing in mind, where I need to find a game that is not stressful, but has good playability and keeps me engaged. And that's when I found Dorfromantik. Essentially, Dorfromantik is a city building game where you put down these tiles in a map to fill out the map and you build your city. The goal of the game is to put these tiles in such a way that they would form a field, a water network, a railway network, or a small village, something like that. And that is all there is to the game. There's nothing more, nothing less. All you have to do is place these tiles down in certain combinations so that they form a village. And I have to tell you, I was immediately hooked on this idea. It is so basic, it is so simple, and yet it is so captivating and very relaxing, and it really makes you want to play the game over and over again. So this game is a city builder, and it does not have anything like trading or resource management. You don't have to worry about politics, you don't have to worry about anything. All you're doing is just placing these beautiful, well thought out and well planned tiles in such a way that they have a view to them, they have a certain feel to them, and every map that you make is unique and original, and it feels different enough to play the game over and over, but it is very simple, and you don't have to learn anything. You just have to learn about the tile placement and the few basic ground rules of the game, and that's about it. It would take you one session of 20 minutes to figure out what the game is all about, and you're good to go. That is all you need to do. Now, there are a bunch of modes in the game as well. You have your classic mode, your creative mode, your hard mode, monthly mode, and custom mode. So far I found myself to be playing mostly the classic quick modes, and to some extent some custom modes, but I've been having a lot of fun playing the classic modes because this mode has puzzles. So you place down these tiles and you try to solve these puzzles. Essentially, while you're building out, it gives you a number on top, so you have to build a certain amount of homes or a certain amount of forest area or a certain waterway networks. Those are the puzzles that you have, so they're not really any complicated at all, but they are engaging enough for you to keep playing over and over again, which was good. And honestly, I really liked that idea, so I started playing, and I have to tell you, I'm genuinely having a lot of fun playing this game, and there's nothing else to say about it. I haven't really been playing the creative mode because I did not feel creative enough to play the game, but I think what the game does perfectly is the fact that if you lose a game in any of the other modes, such as let's say you play classic mode and you fail to fulfill these tiles, or you run out of tiles, that's when you are at the end of the game. That game is not gone, rather it is put into creative mode. So if say you're building a world in classic mode, you are out of tiles, you lose the game, but you don't have to worry about losing that map because that map can be saved into creative mode, and you can experiment with creative stuff and just make the world to your own preference. So I think that's a great way to make a game, and it really gives you incentive to keep continuing the same game that you were playing in other modes, so that you don't lose interest or progress within said map or said game. I do have a bunch of maps in creative mode which I really like, the way they look and the way they've been panning out, but unfortunately I couldn't beat them yet, so I managed to save them into creative mode, and I'm pretty sure eventually, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not a week from now, but at some point for sure, I will dig deep into creative mode and try to make these maps much better than they are and just, play with them. Because the game is very simple, because it is a city builder, and because each map is unique to the previous map, there is an incredible replayability in this game. Sure, the visuals might look exactly the same or more or less the same in terms of the color designs and whatnot, but they would look different enough for you to keep playing over and over, because no one map or has the same kind of railway network or the waterway network or a field network. So in that aspect, the game really has some really good replayability. And because it's ever changing from map to map, the view of the game looks very incredible as well. Just look at the world and how it looks. It looks fantastic, it looks eye-pleasing. It is not too complicated, it is very distinctive enough from each tile. You can clearly see where the home area is at, and you can also see clearly where the fields are and the water networks are. So it is not very complicated, it's not very clustery in terms of how you can see it, but it is very simple enough so that you can keep playing it over and over again. Which leads me into the way the game looks and performs. Honestly, this game looks very good. It's, like I said, it's very simple, it's very colorful, but also very simple, and it is working great on my computer. I have a 1060, so, and honestly, you don't really need a complicated computer to run this game. It's very simple game. Actually, I was running this game, I was running Dorfromantik and Apex Legends side by side without knowing, actually. So I managed to do that, so while I had my Chrome open. So it really shows you that this game doesn't really need anything complicated in your setup, so you can just pick it up and just start playing right away. And in terms of technical issues, I haven't had any technical issues at all so far. I'm not sure if any other people had it, but as far as my experience goes, I haven't had any issues at all. So yeah, it works perfectly. And last but not least, the music and sound design within the game is very pleasant, very calm, and very relaxing, and you just like the music. Honestly, it's very simple, it's very cool. I like the music, but I do have to say that after 4 hours or 5 hours, you will get tired of the music because it's kind of on a loop, so it does get boring after a little while. So what I found myself to do was that I was just listening to my own playlist on Spotify or on YouTube while I was playing the game, or I was just watching something on Netflix while I was playing the game. So I don't think you would sit down and actually actively listen to the music, but definitely good music nonetheless for a couple of hours. So in the end, that's Dorfromantik for you. A very beautiful, endless landscaping game, a city builder slash village builder game which looks incredible, sounds great, performs very well. It is very calm and relaxing and a very stress-free environment kind of game, and you will definitely have fun playing it over and over again. It's one of those games where you just pick it up once you're tired by playing other games, or a game that you just want to play while just sitting down and relaxing. And honestly, it's a very cheap game relative to the replayability of the game. I think right now it's on 30% discount. At least I got it for €9 on Steam. Even if you don't get it now, you can get it later for, I think, for €13, which honestly, given how fun the game is and how replayable the game actually is, I think it's a perfectly valid price. And I'm pretty sure games like this will go on sale quite often, and so yeah, it's a perfect game to pick up to just chill, relax, and vibe, to start your day, start your gaming day, or just to end your gaming session with this game. Either way, this game is very fun, very simple, very relaxing, and you will have fun no matter what, and I guarantee you that. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Dorfromantik. I'm so glad I picked it up. What do you think of the game? I hope you enjoy it. Let me know, what do you think? Have you been enjoying the game at all? Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye and peace.